was shown on the live feed, but it was also the thing where they did the housemate nominations for different awards. Did you watch that live feed?
No, actually, no, I didn't see much of it.
Because a lot of people,
too late.
A lot of people were saying, "Oh, what they showed on the show didn't really match up with the live feed." So I watched the live feed to.
Oh, okay, you verified it.
Yeah, but I didn't think it was that far off. But there was a couple of things. But anyway,
it did seem like
go on.
Kim was coming out of nowhere, but.
Well, yeah, of course.
Of course she was.
So it was like, so they basically showed some of Kim's like best moments, like adulterer and.
The thing is, though, amongst the things that Big Brother classed as naughty, Kim's was the only one that was actually kind of like aggressive.
Naughty, but
the other
aggressive.
Aggressive, a very strong word. The other things were like. Just silly things that people have done, like Jedward putting shaving foam on the window. It's like that was designed to create a blow up, wasn't it?
When they showed Kim popping off with the security coming in, Jedward's face, because they'd obviously not been there when that happened, they were loving it. They were absolutely loving it. And Nicola hadn't seen it before because she was in the diary room when all that happened. Do you remember she's in the diary room and they're like,
so she wanted to leave.
Yeah, so she hadn't seen that either. So she was like not loving it, but she was enjoying seeing that. So then Kim said Nicola could cause an argument in an empty house. Pot kettle black. And then when they showed the adulterer thing, Kim said he is an adulterer. And then James C was like, please, Kim. And Bianca said, not while I'm here.
You don't talk about my man.
Yeah, she's not very nice to my man. He's not here to
defend himself.
Good. And then Kim said, she was going, I thought we were going to play nice, so we're going to play nasty. And then he said he shouldn't have to pay his wife money. Dirty. I watched this in my lounge. Kim watched that in her lounge. Now, come on, you must have a strong opinion on that.
That she was able to watch before she went in?
Yeah, and then she's quoting things people said that she watched at home before she goes in. What happened to sequester?
That doesn't happen anymore. Nobody gets sent anywhere that's going in these days. I'm okay with someone who's going in late watching it.
I don't think you should hold...
The thing is, Kim probably didn't know she was going in at that time.
Yeah, maybe. But I don't think you should hold against people things that you've watched. She obviously took a dislike into Nicola just from watching the show. Do you think? Which would explain why she hates Nicola so much.
Predisposed to go in there and row with
her.
Yeah, I suppose they've probably gone to something there, yeah.
So this is when James C walked off and went, stuff your game, Big Brother. And then Kim just went, filth at Nicola.
It's called silly bitches. Was this the time? Silly bitches?
Must have been. And then she said, you want to start on Kim? Don't. And then Coleen was in the garden going, she's absolutely mental. This is what she said. You're a nasty bitch of a girl to Nicola, and you're a sado. And Jedward were just sat there like naughty little school
children. They were waiting
to
find out who'd won the award.
Yeah. Kim said, you stupid bitches. You start on me, I start on you. Tough.
This is the point where Big Brother then called her away.
Yeah, all right. I said it's like Kim saw all her best arguments on screen and wanted to one-up herself. Did you think
outdo her.
She's like, oh, I look good going up at everyone. But
Nicola didn't respond at all to this one, did she? She just sat there.
It was interesting. She looked like she was smiling.
She was enjoying it because she thought Kim was like undoing herself before the final, which maybe actually I thought she probably was. Yeah,
maybe she was. But did you notice Jedward said to Nicola, you should have dropped it sooner. But I wasn't sure what they meant, that Nicola should have dropped. But Jedward obviously felt that Kim was in the right during that argument.
Always in the right.
Yeah. And then they later said something to Nicola as well, like, you should have backed off that, or we had to stick up for Kim. Maybe it'll be my live feed notes. Then Kim said, I don't want trouble.
Which is directly from that clip.
There's something wrong with her. And Coleen said that James C is not allowed to give Kim's husband an autograph.
And that's all she's wanted since she's been in there. And she doesn't like anyone. But all she does is like suck up to James C for that autograph.
She doesn't suck up to James C though. I've seen her have a go at James C a couple of times. Hello.
Yeah, and especially at least in the diary room.
So then,
and to his face.
So Kim was in the diary room. She said, James has
She actually thanked Big Brother for calling her in.
Yeah.
Thank you, Big Brother, thank you.
She said James has failed miserably by joining the gang. He wants to grow a set of balls and stay out of women's work.
Women's work.
Is that women's work? Just bitching at each other. I won't have it. It's unfair and it's rotten. He sacrificed me for the peaceful life. I do kind of agree with that. I didn't start it, but I'll bloody finish it.
I think Kim's mistakenly felt that James C kind of sides with her, though, but actually he doesn't.
James C has never sided with her.
No.
So then when Kim came back out, Jedward said they should wipe the slate clean, and they got out the white
flag.
Yeah,
Is it
the
made out of
flag.
pants?
I'm not sure.
T-shirt or something.
I'm not sure.
Somebody said it was John McCrick's old pants, but I don't know if that was on box.
And then Kim refused to. She said, "I wouldn't wave that flag if it was the last thing I did in my life."
And then it was like Marcus was like, Jedward have gone to the bedroom with their flag or something.
For Nicola to give it to Nicola. She wasn't keen either, was she? I just love like the pairing of Kim and Jedward. They're just such oddballs, but they just work so well together, don't they?
Yeah, they were a good pairing. They were like a good allies, really.
They seem to have like a mutual understanding of each other, didn't they?
Of the weirdness that was going on. Yeah, they just got each other's weirdness.
Do you think Kim is acting, or do you think she just does have two sides to her?
I come in here to be myself, and the Kim that you see is the real Kim. She said that in the diary room. I don't know if it was on the show, but I've watched it on YouTube for sure.
Okay.
She says that it is the real Kim.
What do you think?
Rylan said it was the real Kim too.
Oh yeah.
On Boss, I've seen him say like that's the Kim that we know.
I
think it is the real Kim. It doesn't mean it's not batshit crazy.
Yeah, that's good. Good point. So then, so the live feed bit. I noticed it was episode 5 of the live feed. So for the whole series,
thanks, Big Brother. You've been so generous.
5 episodes, 42 minutes. You know, it's 42 minutes.
Only 42. And Big Brother by numbers, 8-minute interviews, 42 minutes show.
Bring back the live link.
And also, even on like the last night, we didn't even get live feed. Not the last night, the penultimate night. Like last night.
Yeah.
You'd think, it's the last night, we'll give them some live feed.
Oh, don't be so stupid.
Super Casino's got to go on.
Mount
And they've also, I suppose they've learnt from brush your teeth, the big day tomorrow.
Yeah, good point. Very good point. So this is on the live feed when they're getting the awards. Nicola basically watched a clip of her abusing Jedward. And after the clip was shown, they said, "Oh, sorry, Nicola, we didn't mean to speak to you like that." She jumped up in the air and she went, "I am actually a legend. I am so right."
Yeah, I do know this.
I
know this quote. I saw that.
It was like, she is being such a cunt. You're a little bitch.
You can't call yourself a legend unless you're Nikki Graham. I am a legend.
I know. Yeah, exactly. And even that was a bit cunty. And this is when I really soured on James C. He went, "Nicola is so feisty and brave, and I just love her for it." What, brave? Picking on Jedward and picking on Kim? Fuck off, Blair Witch.
That's James C in the diary room.
James C. I think he said it to... He might have said it to Coleen or in the diary room. I can't remember. I've not written that down. And then Jedward were trying to talk to James C in the garden after this. I often see Jedward awkwardly trying to talk to James C in the garden. And he doesn't want to engage with them. They were just like trying to be polite to him, and he just like sits there like he's above it all, you know.
But I did see a clip the other day, and I'm not sure where, probably YouTube. He was like tickling one of Jedward, like,
really?
I
never saw that.
You're ticklish. Are you ticklish there? And it was like a granddad with a grandchild. It was really weird.
I never saw that, but I would like to see that.
I'll fix you up later.
So then I don't know if this is the last episode or. Oh, fuck knows. Anyway, Jedward started off in the bath. Oh, yeah, this is the one that was yesterday's one,
the
right?
moment we'd all been waiting for.
Yeah.
When Jedward had the bath together. And they didn't do a wave machine situation.
They were rubbing bubbles on each other's crotches, though, so that was nice. I like the fact that Jedward don't actually care that if you think it's weird that they have a bath together. They just do it anyway.
Yeah, and you said, like, they're so, like, close that they're literally almost the same person.
Yeah.
So... You know, people speculate, are they too close? It's really weird. They share a bed. Oh, they're having sex with each other.
Yeah.
Maybe they've just got no boundaries because they are that similar.
Yeah. And I don't think all twins are like that, but I think some twins are like that.
What are those twins called? You've got a boyfriend. Right? They weren't like that.
No, I think Jedward are quite like symbiotic, I think is the word.
Yeah, and Spidey.
Spidey right on Right in my bad books, you little rat bags.
Put me through hell.
So then Kim was in the diary room and she went, "Oh, I'm thrilled. I've made the Friday."
The Friday, not the final.
"Oh, lovey, I've got so used to all this sniping. Nicola's got to be surrounded by her audience. When it all kicks off, they all go to Nicola's aid." That's so true. And she went, "Nicola does take a lot of booze." Did she mean booze or booze?
Could be both.
I think it's both, isn't it?
Did she get a lot of booze?
She did get some booze, yeah. But then there was a lot of booze. But it wasn't... Actually, the booing wasn't too bad tonight, especially for final. Sometimes the booing is really annoying on the... I didn't feel myself getting annoyed by the booing at the final.
I think Jedward got chanted off a little bit.
But not,
That's
it
so
was
annoying.
still quite quiet, though.
I think they've soundproofed that studio.
Yeah, I think they have as well.
Got some egg boxes around the room or something.
Pizza boxes. Then John was trying on Bianca's thong.
Because he's got no underwear left. So he's willing to take Bianca's thong. Now, I was wondering, did you think this was like scene making?
Gaming.
Or does he actually think that it's suitable to wear someone's thong when you've got no underwear?
I honestly have no idea. But he said it has no support, but vaginas don't need support. They just need covering.
It like goes right up there.
Yeah.
I think he said.
And then he sniffed his fingers after he got his thong out of his
He
mouth.
did. I noticed that. Now, I didn't know if you picked up on that.
Yeah.
He kind of like put his finger to his nose and then put his finger in his nose.
Gross. It's disgusting.
Must have. They had a bubble bath, so it should have been fine.
Yeah, and that's true. That's very true. And then Nicola's going, "Oh, I can tell the difference between them now. Edward's more camp." And it's like, oh, I could tell the difference between them now, but it's too late. So then they had the CBB TV task, which was like the shopping channel task.
Wasn't as good as when Tiffany and Christopher...
I don't know. I think
Christopher who?
Christopher?
Maloney. Christopher Maloney did it.
I got the wrong
Because they had to
there.
hold a tarantula and a snake and
That
shit.
was funny, but I thought them eating the dog food was pretty good.
Yeah, the dog food. You were like, they hadn't been told that they had to eat
did they actually have to eat that dog food? And Nicola's going, wretched. That was funny.
Would you rather eat dog food or the smoothie of soup, mushroom soup, what else? Century egg, and I don't know, fish sauce.
I'd rather eat the smoothie, I think.
Yeah,
dog
me
food
too.
seems disgusting.
But dog food is just meat.
I know,
gravy.
but it's something about it.
It's a stink, isn't it?
Seems wrong. I like that pairing. I think you said that too, of Jedward and Bianca, though. It was quite funny.
It was nice to see Bianca without Nicola looming over her.
Yeah.
And I thought she came across as, pretty fun.
Yeah, she did. James C. looked miserable as sin as that task
He
was
didn't enjoy
going on.
a single part of that task. Do you not think
sadness.
that if you'd stayed in that house with people for 30 odd days, you know them, obviously you've been in close quarters, it's funny to see them eat dog food or whatever.
Definitely,
I don't care how old you are.
Yeah.
What's up with that man?
Sour.
Waiting for the final to come.
And then I think Jed would actually work quite well as QVC presenters, don't you?
Pretty
They
good.
seem to have a natural aptitude for it. And then they had the painless wax strip. That was really funny, actually.
John was like, he's kept a really straight face, but tears were coming out of his eyes. He was like glassy-eyed.
It was really funny. And then it was the healthy smoothie that they had to. And I liked it when John basically puked up, and then he went, "Wow, that really caught me off guard."
That was great.
That was so quick to come out with that. That was really good. That was gross. But
I'm a bit sad that it's over, because where are we going to see Jedward now? Now it's all done.
See them live on tour in Germany next week. Or in Sharknado 4. I don't know. Maybe in the Legends series, you don't know. Because they didn't win. So they got the chance to come back, maybe.
This summer, though, it's a bit soon.
Yeah, so
I'd happily see them back.
I'd have them back. So Nicola was going, "Oh, I don't want Kim to win." And Coleen said, "It'll be her or Jedward. I'd like to interview people who vote for..." We talked about that earlier.
It's really gutting that
yeah,
she was bitching about it. It was her.
It's really bad, isn't it?
Yeah.
So then they had a task where they were all standing behind those podiums and they all started having a tear up.
Some sort of match the housemate name to the bitchy tweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Jedward accused James C of flirting with Coleen. That's where that began, but it was then...
Jedward started that.
Yeah.
And then Kim ran with it. That's brilliant.
And then Nicola goes, "It's offensive to say that to people who are married." And I thought, well, you like a good flirt out yourself, mate. Don't you?
Cunt's a track cunt.
Bye. And then, Oh, Coleen said to Jedward, apparently I slag you off behind your back, because there was that tweet about that. And John said, it's okay, as long as to our face you're all love. That's good, isn't it? I like that. And then James C got called out on his diary. He was bitching in the diary room about Kim. And then Kim said, I wouldn't pick you up with 2 shitty sticks, but I think that was to Nicola.